But yeah, getting a lot of that gas out, y'all. Speaking of that gas, I got some of the gas. Where'd I put the pipe? Where'd I put the pipe? Where'd I put the pipe? Got it. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Someone just dropped a like. Everyone likes when they drop in the likes. Me. A little early tonight. I know. Whoa. Ventura Highway. So we are looking at. I did a. What did I do a video on? I did a video on this, right? This guy. Oh, it's in my pocket. Did a video on that. I think I just got a comment on a video that means that I'm going to do my regular videos. I'm going to take a day off from live streaming or two, and I'm going to do some long form videos, right, while these products are still around. Yeah. Good advice hard to come by around here. That's why I've been so informed all these years. Anyway, yeah, so. See a little bit of that gas. Oh, that gas. And yes, it's very cold here. What's the weather looking like? We've got cold weather watch right now. 28 degrees. We're looking at snow some point tomorrow, 12 in the morning. So I got to do pretty much everything a little bit earlier. And yeah. So, if you're out there and you'd like to ask me stuff, this is the whole point of the stream here. Or if you're just incredibly and extremely ADHD, like I am, and just need something that's always going, you got Spinning Homer there. You know? I'm just a love machine. You know, all that shit. All right. He's a maniac on the floor. But yeah, let's capture the moment a little bit, huh? Anyway, so today, all I did was think in time. Welcome, Think in Time. By the way, folks, it's not thinking time, it's think in time. Get it right. Hi, Homer. Go. Also, you know, if you are hungry, there is a McDonald's kiosk still here. It's kind of hard to read. Yeah, and Francis still here, buried. Although I'm telling you, the spirit of Francis is roaming the earth. I'm happy to hear about his adventures when he gets back. Trust me when I tell you, not every moment of my life has been about how Francis has bugged me. Actually, like when he left, he was literally like, you know, would you even care if I was here? I was like, no, not really. He's like, well, fine. I'm gonna go somewhere. What if I die? I was like, dude, you're already dead. Bye. Like, I mean, the real sad thing is if he's got a ghost barrier or something, right? You know, then he might just be hanging out in the woods out back. I mean, to be real. But no, I was trying to get something out last night. It was I have a mission statement for the channel. I'd like to do art. I'd like to do music. I'd like to do the stuff that I love to do. I'd like to use this opportunity to tell people that this is kind of where I want to go with everything. So, me doing stuff, me building things. I want to make some furniture. I want to buy a house. I know that sounds like a stretch, but I'm in the industry. I can figure it out. And I'd like to like rip all the walls out, like expose the bones, and like do all the friggin' upgrades, like do some friggin' cool shit. I don't know. Flip a house before I die. Anyway, so I can smoke or drink, one or two. Which one's one? Which one's two? No one cares. You can have a drink. Was there no audio? What's going on? What? Everyone leaving? What's going on? No, that's all right. Maybe sharing the stream. All right, cool. I appreciate anyone shares the stream. I got 2 likes right now. That's 2 thumbs. One of them is not mine. Guarantee you. Anyway, so I'd like to just do the stuff I do. I don't need 1 million subscribers to do that. Honestly, like like if I had like a quarter, I don't know, 250,000 subs, 250, like it seems like a realistic goal. I don't know, I just don't want like to be like, I don't know, I guess nowadays 1 million isn't a lot, but still, I don't know. I just don't want to be like, I don't want to overthink none of this, so I'm just gonna fucking worry about that when that shit happens. Cheers, by the way, because the channel growth, man, around here. It's crazy. I thought that no one would ever watch anything I ever put up, so thanks to you guys. Cheers to you guys. But yeah, pocket check. We can do a pocket check. Everyone, let's empty your pockets. Got a knife? I've got tonight's best of 2025, the Fiskars Pro home slicey knife. I've got my 2 constant companions in life. I have a Gerber dime. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Here's an E7 flashlight by Wuben. G5's upstairs. And then a Gerber dime with a little macrame I did my very own self. We told you crafting ain't gonna fucking calm your brain down. I'm telling you they wrong. Alright, so my other companion here is the Leatherman Arc. Possibly one of the most amazing multi-tools I've ever had in my hands. And I feel privileged to own it. Although I'm still looking for a belt pouch for it. Because when I bought my Leatherman belt pouch that I bought for this, I accidentally bought one for a different Leatherman. Anyway, so got that in my pocket. Oh, what else do I have? Oh yeah, hey, the Buck Highline big chopper blade, man. I'm telling you, the intimidating one. Choppa choppa, do choppa 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 choppa. So I did do one thing earlier. Maybe it'll help the stream. I don't know. But talk to me. I'm here. I'm chilling. Here at in about an hour, we're gonna get a video on big old home slice here. I did the 2 big guns from the last 2 streams. I broke out the big guns. Come on, what? Ah, are you serious? Wires. You know, the golden age of wireless still hasn't come. Open, Stark Alliance. So thinking time, you doing all right, man? I hope you're okay. You take this ultra expensive $70 or $50 to $70 disc, put it into the dusty ass GameCube, turn on the TV, and see what shakes loose when we turn on the juice. Hey, what's up, UK acolyte? Oh, you been in the hospital? I hope you're all right, man. Fucking A. I was worried you just hated me. Ah, that's a joke. I know. It's the whole point here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Feel the excitement? So we got Miss Pac-Man, we got Pole Position, we got Dig Dug, we've got Galaga, Galaxian, and Miss Pac-Man. See, that's got a screen scroll. That's a bit of an issue for me. I'm quite enjoying my winter hibernation, actually. Thinking time. I wish I could actually hibernate during the winter, but I can't. I literally never have a chance to sleep. It's okay. Well, technically it's not 8-bit. It's actually a Game Boy game, a Game Boy Advance game. Oh wow, yeah. See, this ain't no 8-bit. Come on. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. You see, I'm just as bad as I was back when. You gotta take your foot off the throttle. If you're taking the turn, you gotta like wiggle your fingers back and forth. This is why I don't play games anymore, right? It's like honestly, it's like I grew up in the golden era of video games. Okay, when you had to have skills to do this stuff, right? And nowadays, there's no skills to anything anymore. You see, I blew up again. Pink drink crash. No, well, there's no pink drink right now because I can't afford nothing, right? Like, it's like I wish I could afford pink drink. Let me put this in the case. It's right here. Last game I played was Dark Alliance. Also, these are all like Namco games. There is a game I know I can play. Hold on. There is one I know I can play. Let me see. It's right here. No, it's right here. It's over here. Where did I put it? I'm super disorganized, and that's okay because the world doesn't make any sense. So actually, here I brought Mario Land 2 with its original sleeve thing. Look at that. Look, we used to roll joints, and we used to keep joints in this, like little half joints. Like I'm not joking about that. We used to do joints and roll them in and put them in this. But little Game Boy case. See if I can get this out of here. There is an eject button somewhere on this one. Come on. What? Eject. You know what? There's a lip on the edge of it. Tomorrow there's supposed to be snow. The last shit I got cannot be considered snow. But yeah, that's Namco Museum. It's a Game Boy Advance game. And I'd rather play like a nicer version of that, I guess. Let's see if this works. People talk about like 8, 16, 24, right? Like, numbers really don't matter with Game Boy, because like honestly, the original console was 8-bit, right? But it wasn't like, because it was like the cheap chip. It was like everyone had the chip. But here's very confusing. Super Mario Advance 4 for the Advanced Game Boy, and it is Super Mario Brothers 3. Why they wouldn't just call that Super Mario Brothers 3, I'm not entirely sure. Plus Super Mario or Mario Brothers, right? It's like what? Do, and then they put a bunch of color on it. I'm not gonna play any of those. Mario is fine. Okay. Well, I mean, if you grew up in the 80s, okay, like all this very familiar. Like a stupid death. Oh. Hi, Rats. Hi, Francis is on vacation. Francis left. We had a bit of a fight. The spirit of me and Francis had a bit of a fight, and Francis was like, I don't need you. I don't need you either, blah. Right? Yeah, he was pissed at me. I was pissed at him. I don't remember exactly what we were upset about, but you know how it goes. What did I do? I did it wrong. It's been, I think, a few years since I've played this game. I just need that turtle to reappear. This is embarrassing. Oh well, he's that's a so that skeleton is a physical manifestation. Yeah, see, I fucked it up already. Right here, let's just do this. Can't even die right. All right, let's see if my muscle memory kicks in now. Finally, after doing this stupid shit. Okay, it's also on a GameCube controller that's like 30 years old, y'all. I've had issues with this GameCube controller specifically. But that's alright. I'm okay with it. I mean, like, let me tell you a story, a little quick story. When I was growing up, no one thought that this was going to be like, hey, it's cool you're good at video games. So I never really, like, tried to get good at them. I just got good at the ones I really loved. And this one, I definitely love it. And this one is one of my favorite video games of all time. Yeah. Yeah, what's the chat saying? He looks boxed in. Oh well, Francis is not. That's a plastic avatar for Francis' own existence. Francis is the spirit that wanders. Tomorrow it might be a new spirit inhabiting that. It might be like Francine or something. Who knows? Oh, I haven't played this in like a decade. When did the NES Classic come out? 2012, 2015, something like that. Yeah, just before the Switch came out. Oh yeah. So, like, here's the thing, okay? It's like the mission statement here is to just get to a place where I can make money and just be okay with my life. Maybe like promote a little bit of artwork around here, like so that people will buy it. By the way, here's something I'm working on. It's almost as bloody disgusting as this bloody blade here. So, but no, I can tell you, like, here's some things I've learned about YouTube, like, since like knowing kind of the formula to get there, which is do something every day. Do at least one video every day. Like I do 2 or 3. I used to do 5 or 6. You think about how hard I used to work on this. Also, that I do stuff that I don't think about. Like it could be a good video, so and then this channel's about me, so. If I'm a nerd out on something, I'm gonna do it the right way. Trust me when I say, so UK Acolyte, dude, it's so cold out. It's bitter cold. It's like -4 Celsius right now. I think, wait, actually, 28. That's, yeah, it's about -5. So I'm saying it's pretty cold, right? It's not that cold in here because I've been running this heater since the sun went down, and we haven't opened the garage door. So, cheers. But everything needs to leave the shop, basically. Touchdown! Everything needs to essentially leave the shop, but it's not going to happen. Not right now, not while it's so close. So damn cold. Ah, come on. Yeah, if this was an original NES, which I have kicking around, I would probably have a better time at this. Oh, and anyone who was ever wondering, can do this. Just enough space to do it. I really don't care that much. But I mean, I can see like how good I used to be coming back in how I'm playing right now. I mean, I remember a lot of the secrets. You have to understand, this was like 30 something years ago when this game came out, and I was alive for it. I know that's not uncommon, or not, like, yeah, it's not uncommon. That's alright. But, look, if someone out there would ask me stuff, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope UK Acolyte Rich, I hope you're doing good. Old Richie boy, I hope you're doing well. I've been buying a lot of Klein tools in the last year, so British company, British boys, Klein tools. That's a good one. It's got the screwdriver built in. I like this because it's not a whole screwdriver. It's got like an impact ready bit there. And then my favorite electrician's knife. I was gonna buy it in black, but you know what? I like this one enough, and I'd like to see how long it lasts. I'd rather not dilute my experience with a new one. Also, how like Milwaukee ain't doing that flicky shit really as much as they used to. Kind of moving away from it. By the way, they're really slick. Even when I don't want it to be slick. Good tools. But tonight I talked about that, and then I got a video coming up about this old bad boy. The NECA. NECA. What's up, my NECA? Oh, that's right. Everyone's waiting for it. It's alright, I did it. I went there. It's okay. I said NECA. They're a company that makes replicas of, like, you know, famous TV and, like, you know, video game props. So I think next time around, I got one more video in these Gears of War one. That's a NECA prop. And then I got to do kind of a couple videos to explain what Boomco is. Right? So, or like just do a live stream to explain it. But I think like, hey man, you remember Nerf guns? Well, there was this cool idea where they used like rubberized straws that stuck to things. I could pull out all the old stuff and like, you know, do the thing. I need to do some videos, like some long form videos to kind of like highlight and tell people what I'm doing, where I'm at. And also that I miss Boomco friggin' guns, man. The Boomco blasters. Anyway, let's try our luck. Come on. Thank you. You savage. Bloop. Come on, one of these does it, right? All right. Because, like, at this point in my life, like, doing this stuff what I did when I was a kid really seems kind of tedious, right? It's like, I used to be good at this. I really don't care to be very good at it anymore. Honestly, if I had a day to practice any of this shit, it probably would look way better on stream right now, but, like, I really don't care. Because, like, being there and living through shit, it's about, like, I don't know, perspective, okay? This game came out in, like, 1989. I've got The Wizard. I've got a bunch of stuff kicking around about it. This is why I don't do gaming content right now, because honestly, like, I'm better at, like, modern games. Honestly, modern games were kind of designed for people like me. Like, so I talked a lot about Gears of War. It's the only video game I've ever known where you can't walk in a straight line. At least in the first three games. Like, there's always a tilt one side or the other, okay? And I'm saying there's a reason for that, okay? It might be mechanics, it might be something that the designers never decided to fix. But, like, if you're carrying around a shit ton of equipment and you're top heavy on one side, like you're holding a bass guitar that's, like, neck diving, that's my point, right? Like, you're running and you're holding, like, kind of sideways there, Shit, let me check to make sure that everything's working. Let me switch to check the other accounts. Hold on. And no, I think the new video is out. The new video is out. More nostalgia box. That's kind of a new. Yeah, that's like a new show. Yeah, people are getting. I'm getting all the texts. Just no one's talking. It's okay. Also, Rico, I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot this. Like, hold on. I hate to do this live, like running hard, but like, I gotta make sure I do it. There you go. All right, we're back. Like I said, one day there's gonna be like a cavalcade of insanity happening here. So, just remember, like, if you're blue now, you're probably cemented into the world. But no, someone. Oh, no, to do back now. To do back now. Sorry, some job to do back now. What? What? Pops is famously always just pops in his life away. Trust me when I tell you that there's got to be kind of a reckoning of ideas around here. We're gonna be snowed in for a couple days. I think I'm gonna force him to do like some like mild camera videos. He doesn't have to show his face. He just gotta like use his voice. And then I have to spend, I don't know, like, if we do an hour's worth of footage to get it to like a 20-minute video, it's gonna take me 5 to 10 hours to get it whittled down. So, oh yeah, I do have one. I don't have a chaser. Hold on, Rico. I did watch Starship Troopers the other day. A very relevant freaking movie for the times. Also, like, no one over here drinking the Kool-Aid, really. Rich, no one's really actually believing in a lot of this shit around here, so. The cynical nature of humanity understands that when you're being told a lie, what's that old-fashioned saying? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool me can't get fooled again, right? No, it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Cheers, by the way. It's like, why do I know that a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than master of one? Because I got tired of motherfuckers being like, oh, jack of all trades, huh? I was like, And I'll say, you know, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes yet better than a master of one. And they're like, yeah, bro, did you write that? And I'm like, no, that's the fucking whole quote, bro. It's like, it's okay, just be educated, okay? The human knowledge has the capacity to keep as much beautiful knowledge in its fucking stupid sack for whatever it's worth. Everyone has the capacity to learn. They just got to have like the ability to want to learn it, and that's the hard thing to get across. So, I mean, dude, trust me when I tell you, when pops kicks the bucket, right? There'll be a video, and when mom's kicks the bucket, there'll be a video. If I kick the bucket, there'll be an emergency video for them to put out. Trust me, dude, I'm building something here that like people fucking care about. So like when it ends, I need to make sure that I'm prepared for that, because there's one constant in life is the fact that it will end. And I don't want to be morbid or like stupid or like crazy sounding, but like it doesn't matter, right? Like what I leave behind, what we all leave behind. I guess it's really on us, right? And if I'm going to leave a positive mark on something, right? What's he doing? He's holding like a gun here? Does he look like he's got a gun? Oh, Grogu's been around for a while. I got to fix Baby Groot, and I also got to fix Grogu, because Grogu has a broken base. I've had Grogu for a couple Christmases now. I got him from one of my best friends. He got me two. I got him like a bunch of stuff, I think the year before. So, yeah. I am counting, by the way. Dude, I know exactly the kind of level. Like, people do more for me, and I just try to, like, you know, sew it back into their existence over the next however long it takes them to come to terms with the fact that I'm giving them money. You know, it looks like I'm down to my emergency flask. I'm alright with that. That means if I do a snowstorm freaking stream, I got a big old tall boy of beer, which I can probably go get something in the morning, but let's be real. Do I need to drink more? Do I really need a couple days off? We just like set up a tripod, do all my videos. It's gonna happen. Honestly, like, there's some stuff that I like kind of just need to update people on from the beginning of the channel, because I move so quickly and because I'm such an ADHD kind of rattled dude. And so, you know, like, just to like bring everyone up to speed, give everyone a concept of what's happening, give my good opinions, because people say I always have good opinions. You know, I'm just saying, like, Pops needs to be a part of that, so I can get him used to the idea of cameras and stuff. So, anyway, little smoky poo. Little smoky poo. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Do I have your permission, Rich? No? Too bad. I'm doing it anyway, bitch. I'm doing it anyway, motherfucker. Wad. Yeah, shit, I need some chicken nuggets. Hold on. Chicken nuggets. Alright. Chicken nuggets. 500 chicken nuggets. If you're hungry, you know, I got a McDonald's kiosk here. It's very... You know what? Let's just move on. But no, the new video is up. It's about, Rich, it's about this. Look at this. This big old huge thing. I mean, it's kind of covered in, like, splattery bloodness. Like, wow, hey, like, what'd you do with that? I think you can infer from the look of this thing that you know exactly what the fuck happened before this got to the stream. It got painted by a person in China, And also, it says 2006 Gears of War. I think this one came out in 2011. So, it was 2011, right? This is 15 years old. Also, it's got a giant foam cavity, like literally in the handle here. It's weird. It's like, oh, it sinks in. Also, wow, yeet. Check this out, man. I got a brand new paper that's never been cut. And it's cut. Yeah, it's fake. It's foam. It's all like expansion foam. NECA did a bunch of really cool things in the early aughts, which I gotta say, like, there's a full-on, like, I have a taxi cab one kicking around here, and there's a full-on, like, bloody, like, steel version that I really want, but, like, it's a lot more expensive than the one I have. I say that now, and I reverse course and say that they're kind of comparably priced, because my version is actually, like, a limited edition version, so it's up there. Go look at the prices on those stupid friggin' NECA replica shits. It's dumb. Life is dumb. Although if I have something that appreciated in value, it really seems kind of weird that, you know, like all the heirloom china, the depression glass, all the shit that I found, I flipped, I figured it out, right? That the one thing I would have would be like some weird toys. They're not even toys, they're just like replicas of shit. But I'm moving into toys because coming up soon is Halo weaponry. And yeah, I got a lot of that too. But to explain that, I have to kind of do a video on the history of Boomco, and yeah, Boomco was a Mattel company, and it was very much so like Hasbro's Nerf brand. Although Hasbro bought that brand, it's not real. Okay. And 6 likes, you guys rock. End roll. All night long, Sweet Susie. Cheers. Someone showing up outside? No, we're good. Cheers. So can I tell you guys a quick story? I was out and about today, and I was at a Lowe's with Pops. And I said, oh yeah, look at that. And that guy said to me, he's like, dude, you know you sound like this guy on YouTube? And I was like, what guy? Right, what are you talking about? He's like, you sound like this guy on YouTube. I was like, really? He's like, what's the guy's name? And he said some other dude other than my name. And I was like, cool. Right? I was like, well, it's nice to meet you, bro. Dude, I don't know that guy. And he's like, I hear Seth Rogen more than anything else. Also, Seth Rogen younger than me. Not going to go over this again. Anyway, so he walks away, and we're walking. Me and Pops were walking, and Home Slice is hanging out with his buddy, and his buddy walks up. He's like, "Yo, man, hey, dude, I really like your videos, right?" And I was like, "Who do you think I am?" He's like, "Cause I look confused too." He's like, "Yo, you're that Acolyte bro, right?" Like, you know, I was like, dude, what? I was like, yeah, my friend turned me on to the videos. He thought you was someone else or something. And I was like, there's a dude out there who sounds like me doing tool rips or something. He's like, nah, man, there's a dude out there doing fucking toy reviews. And I was like, or model reviews or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that's right. I've been doing model reviews lately, right? It's like whatever's in my life, I do a 15-second review. That's the idea. And so now I don't even know who that is because the guy, like, his friend recognized me, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm a subscriber, bro. And I was like, this and that. And then he said that he actually showed up in my comments here and there. And I was like, "What's your name?" And he told me his name. I was like, "No, I've seen your comments." I was like, "Dude, have I ever told you like fuck your comment?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Thanks for the comment, right?" He's like, "Yeah, baby." Also, I told him we should like party and hang out, but at a barbecue, like home, like like no weird thing, just like I need to do like in the park kind of thing. Anyway, I'm rambling. Look, if no one wants to talk to me, I'll just dip. I'm just saying, like the whole point of the show is that people talk, and I kind of bounce off them. I react to things, react to people, ask me stuff. Pretty much anything. Is that a knife right there? Yeah, it's a knife. Look at that knife. Anyway, I've been racking my brains trying to figure out how to make this channel work a little bit better, but I know that I'm doing well. I also know that I need to get all the stories updated from the early days. Like literally thinking about me, like, hey, here's the Pops Knife Odyssey. Do like clips from the shorts, and then do like a full update there, and then here's me literally thinking about every drill I've ever owned, except for one that I threw away, which was a DeWalt. I'm pretty sure it was a knockoff. So, but most of those drills are gone. Like, if anyone's out there want to say something, I mean, I'm not asking for you to let go and just talk. I'm just saying, if you need to, you can ask. Ask me stuff with two F's. Stuff. All right. Fucking A. All right. And yes, that is a Game Boy game down there. Whoever just thought that, yes, that's a Game Boy game. It's okay. It's Super Mario Land. 6 golden rings. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden rings. And yeah, I keep it in the container. Hopefully get to witness the landing of the owl. The eagle owl. Well, I mean, like, reality think. He's a really busy dude. He tends to a mushroom farm. He does his little videos. Like, the thing is, like Mr. Owl, he's got a bit of an issue because he just won't. He has these good ideas. He just won't do it, right? Because if he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. And I believe in him. Tonight, he might just do it. And also, if he shows up, right? We never had this conversation. So I've mixed drinks in it. I've kept a can in it with a paper towel around it. And then here's something that I constantly do when it's like hot out, or hot inside actually, and I want to keep the cold beverage from messing up my hand. I'm trying to like warm my hands up, kind of a deal right now. Is I'll take this and I'll wrap it in there and I'll put it in the bucket like that. No, so I have a Lowe's with a broken top. I threw the broken top out, and I also have like one of the Home Depot ornaments. But that's kind of how, when it's cold, it's like a cold beverage, and I want to stay warm, or vice versa. I think at this point, it's a good like cheap insulator. It's very much so like my can koozie that I usually use, which I can't find right now. Everything needs to get cleaned out of this garage. Everything has been packed into it and packed into it. Like, it's backed up in the garage. I need a warm day. I need like a week of warm days. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it was warm out right now, I would be very happy. But it's not. Also have a gigantic knife. So if you'd rather subscribe under the threat of getting cut, this ain't the place for it. Every time it's a joke. Uh, Also, everything here, temporary. Everything I have, this all moves. Everything is on like a rolling table. I can just pull it out. It's the whole point of it. Okay. Also, don't want that kind of movement in my table anymore. It's a pretty shaky. I mean, it's a lot of work to do it. I know I did a lot of structural support on it. It's really hard to get there, but like working on a surface, building it, working on it, two different things. And this whole surface became way more useful than it should have before I got it all fixed. So anyway, look, I put my face in. I've got another video out tonight. It's 11:30. You know, it's Friday, January 30th, 2026. We're looking at some winter weather down the barrel. So if no one's watching, I get it. You know, especially Mr. Owl, right? Mr. Owl's got he's got a lot coming down the pipe. Dude, this time around instead of ice and like like an ice encapsulation of the world, we're gonna have like fluffy snow apparently, which is something kind of common around here. We get like an ice storm and then we get like a snowdrop, and we get like 8 or 9 inches. It's actually like people will say this and that. I was like, no, it's actually very common. It's kind of accelerating over the years. It is getting a little bit faster every 4 years instead of 5. But if I can pull everything around, let me do this. Oh yeah, the Tronian cordless mouse sander. That's not a bad product actually. At the price point, $20 for this thing, not bad. Also, with the knockoff battery, on, off, marital aid, we got it taken care of. Dude, I'll take fluffy snow over ice all day too. I'll take anything over ice. Like when we get ice storms around here, it's fudged up, right? You can't drive nowhere. So typically I haven't had them for the last few years. Usually I buy like big knobby radials for like $200, but this year I can only afford like the regular radials for like $130 a piece. But every year I used to like grind down the fucking ice, and this year is the only year I've ever seen anyone out there with a shovel, like chipping it up because he's so pissed about it. By the way, our neighborhood, they come through when they need it, or when we need it, when everyone needs it. When someone is like righteously indignatious about like the giant strip of ice at the back end of the neighborhood, they will come and they will fix it. Something I used to do a lot. So, yes, I'm drunk. I'm not as drunk as people like pretend I am, but I have a lot of shit that I got to deal with. Also, check out all my toolboxes. I got toolboxes. That's cleaning. Write-ups and diagnostics is right there. Cleaning. They're all labeled. I've got what's that one? A jigsaw, a demolition sawzall, and a hammer drill. Man, I do like the hammer drill that I bought. It's a rigid. There's cut and pry. There's the T-stack box, which has like tool rolls in it. And then there's a couple more down there. It's like a brad nailer and something else. Yeah, I can't remember. I have like a shit ton of tools. Look, there's a big toolbox right there. I've got like there's a chop saw right there from like the early 2000s. It doesn't have a safety switch. On top of one of the few Ryobi products I will actually endorse, which is like a cheap table saw out of them. And then this thing right here is full of tools too. Like, and the toolbox full of tools. I got tools on the other side that you never really see. So I'm just saying, like, I've got tools for days. I can do tool content every day of my life, but I really don't like to do that. I know that it's a part of the beginning and the essentially the end of the channel, but like tools are not about who owns the tool. It's about who uses the tool properly. being a wielder of a tool that makes a difference in the world, it really seems like an important skill nowadays. So, before I go, it's only 9, and I've done nearly an hour. Okay, I've got about 10 minutes. But I'd rather just go ahead and say, tip my hat, believe in yourself, because doing that makes a difference. Top fans tonight is the UK Acolyte, Rich, Rico, and Thinking Time. There's no other top fans. That's kind of a dope fucking deal. I'll catch everyone later. I'll actually be back at some point. But I've got another video out tonight and at 11:30. So, Eastern Standard. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. I'm going to take a damn shower and I'm going to fall asleep.